So at this point, I've got my entire floor designed. If I look at it on the 3D side, it looks fairly normal. Nothing strange there. If I want to add in doors, I'm going to go back to my architecture tab and I'm going to choose doors. So I'll put my front door here. It's always nice to have a little passageway by it. If you'll notice, if I hit escape, stop placing doors. If I click on the door, I have the option to change the direction it swings and whether it swings in or out of the house, like this. For homes, it doesn't matter. For businesses, it will always swing outwards. Also, if I click here under properties, you'll notice I have different options for door sizes and door types. And there's more of these if you look online. Now, we do not need to mess with this, not yet at least. But every single one of these little boxes here is something that you can click on, and it's a parameter that you can edit. And most of them are completely customizable. And if I click on edit type, there's even more things in here that you can mess with on the door. Like what materials is it built out of? Is it aluminum? Is it steel? Is it something else that's anodized? Very, very customizable. And you notice there's the option to load more. We are not doing that. So, not yet. Choose a door that looks happy for you. If I want to continue placing more doors, you always want to have at least 2 or 3 doors in a house. Very strange and claustrophobic otherwise. So maybe I'll throw a door back here in the master bedroom and maybe an exit door out towards a garage someday. I'll go back to architecture. I'll choose windows. And just like with doors, I've got multiple options. And yes, those are all fully customizable too. I'm going to want a couple big windows in the front that open outwards, maybe one here across the door. Every bedroom's going to want a window, of course. And then you realize that you also need interior doors. Otherwise, you're going to have to be a ghost to get in and out of these places. So I'll throw in some extra doors because I forgot. And then if I was going to put furniture on the second floor, I could go there also. I can draw doors and windows, etc. on the second floor just like the first. Nothing special about that. If you look under components, that's going to be special custom chairs and other things. Again, we will mess with that later. If you haven't saved in a while, it's a good idea to save at this point once you're happy with all your windows. If you're not happy with windows, you can always click on them. The properties appear to the left. You can drag and move the windows around. You can type in distances if you need to customize their appearance. And if you're struggling to understand what it looks like in real life, go back to your 3D view and I can click and drag the mouse wheel to move around. I can click on my view cube, just like Inventor. I can zoom in and out to see things. If you wind up with some oddities, like right now I've got my clipping planes off, don't worry about it too much. We're going to mess around with that stuff in a later video. For now, I'm going to go back to level 1 architecture. If I'm happy, I'll save. And then I'm going to put in a floor. Now, again, if you look at floors, there are, of course, multiple types. We're just going to stick with architectural. And you'll notice now we're creating a boundary. This gets a little bit messy. It looks complicated at first, but you're basically just drawing lines. So I'm going to make this easy, even if it's not quite right. I'm going to click on each wall. And you'll notice it draws a pink outline. Hopefully you can see that pink. Let me hit escape. So that pink line goes all the way around. It's connected at every corner and it's continuous. That's the boundary of my floor. Now, what if I only wanted it in one room? What if I wanted a different floor here at the entranceway that's different than the rest? All these tools here, polygons, rectangles, curves, straight lines, I could draw my own boundary lines if I wanted to have custom floors. Are we going to do that right now? No. Could we mess around with other types of floors like wood joists and trusses and metal decks? Could we load more floors? Of course. We're also not going to mess with that right now. I'm just going to hit the green check mark. Once I do that, I just exited floor editing mode, and now I'm back to my regular. If I want to edit the floor, the easiest way is to go into your 3D view, and you can select the floor, and you can change it. Again, we're not going to worry about it. If your floor gets too screwed up, just cancel, exit out of floor editing mode, and go back into it. So if you're currently in floor mode, instead of the green check, you can just hit the red X to cancel. A lot of times it's easier to cancel, delete your old floor, and start again. Don't forget to save.